So you said last night, believe. You know, you guys get on the board early, which you mentioned was a big key. But Florida comes back with those two quick goals at the end of the second. What was the message to the team going into the third period?
It was literally a tie game. We won the first with 2. They won the second with 2. I thought each team showed their ability to have the upper hand and play with that momentum. So we had to come back in the third with our best effort, and I think it was pretty good. We certainly worked our butts off, and we earned the victory.
Jeremy Brodeur had a couple great saves in the first period to keep you guys in the game. That's got to be huge for you.
He's got the perfect personality for that situation. You know what I mean? He's a chill guy. Things roll off his shoulders, so excited for him to get that opportunity and knew that he would kick well, and he certainly did.
What was the mindset going up Brodeur tonight?
Holtz is just a little banged up, a little tired. And Rhodes we thought was going to give us the best chance to win the hockey game, so that's what we did.
You know, you look Ryan Smith with a goal tonight, Engaras. You know, you look at the guys that came back. McKinnon got an assist. Walker, Skio, Ash gets a goal. It's nice to get those guys, especially a guy like Skio who doesn't get on the point sheet every night.
Yeah, and he got our player of the game. So we're built from the back out, and I thought Ski led that group very well, offensively and defensively. You need your leaders to step up, and yeah, the guys came back in that were out and played well. Phil hadn't scored yet this series, huge first goal for us. It was just the overall effort, though, is what I'm happy to see, that we didn't quit and we have some compete left.
And the depth you have, you lose a guy like Roman, but it doesn't show because this team is just so deep.
Yeah, we're deep. We enjoy playing for each other. I think that we still have some warts, some inconsistencies in our game that there are areas that they can't be that way if we want to win this next one. So we'll take a look at that, but we've certainly got the pieces to help us win the next one.
What's the mindset if you guys now down 3-2 but going back into your barn?
Win the game and get to game 7, anything can happen, right? We got the momentum, we got to keep it.
How nice is it to be able to play another game in front of your fans in Adirondack?
I think they deserve it. I think everyone in this season deserves it. It's been our best season. I think now in the history of the Thunder, we won 2 games in the Eastern Conference Finals, right? We only won 1 the last time we made it this far, so hopefully we pack that building and everyone can help us write another chapter.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
So big win for you guys, getting the series back to Adirondack. You got a couple big saves to kind of keep the team in it. What was the mindset for you coming into a game like tonight?
I mean, I think it's the same mindset as everyone else on the team. It's do or die, right? We wanted to bring the series back to Glens Falls. That was our number 1 goal when we came here to Florida, and we didn't get it in the way we wanted to, but we got the job done in that sense.
Obviously you saw a couple of shots on Wednesday. Did that kind of help you get back into the kind of groove?
What's that?
You came in on Wednesday in relief saw about 8 shots. Did that kind of help you get any rust off because you hadn't played in a while?
Yeah, I guess. It was it's nice to go in there and help the guys. My job's to always stay ready, right? So it felt good from the get-go, and the boys played very well.
You've played well against Florida. You had a shutout against them earlier in the year. Any mindset on this team, because they're a great team. They've won two Kelly Cups in a row.
Yeah, they're a great team. They execute well. They put a lot of pressure on us, and I feel like that brings out my best game. Playing against better teams. So it's so far it's been somewhat successful, and we're just looking to keep it going into Glens Falls.
How big was it for you guys? You guys got on the board first. Some of you guys haven't done yet down here. That must have been huge for you guys.
Yeah, it means the world, right? I don't know what the statistics are, but I'm pretty sure we haven't lost when we scored first, and neither have they, or something like that. So I think they were 10-0 something when they scored first. So it's fighting for that first goal is always huge, and helps us settle into the game we want to play.
In a time like this, down 3-1, you have "Believe" on the back of your helmet. What does that mean to you?
The guy that made my helmet just put it on there when he asked me a couple of questions because I told him to have some fun with my helmet a little bit. So it's but it's something that you feel like guys ride around a little bit. So it's a great show that's got some cool messages in it, and it's we never give up. This team, it's a special group. So we're looking to get that into next week.
You look at Darren Skio, guy who doesn't really get on the score sheet. Connor Blake comes to the lineup. He gets a point tonight. That's got to be huge having these guys, like Skio and a guy like Blake coming right back in the lineup, making an impact.
Yeah, we're not really worried about who's getting on the score sheet, but we're all happy for each other. We're at the point of the year where everything's about our team. So it's great to see those guys have success and play well for us in a do or die situation.
you look at you know how the fans are back in Glens Falls. How big is it going to be for you guys to be able to play Game 6 and possibly a Game 7 inside in Glens Falls?
Yeah, we're super excited to have those guys back. Back in our rink and having them cheer us on. It really elevates us, especially in these playoffs. So it's I know they're going to come rowdy on Tuesday.
It must have been nice to see a couple of them make the trip down here this weekend.
Yeah, it's always nice to see our fans are so passionate. Using their hard-earned money to come down and support us. I mean, it means the world.
Thanks a lot.
Awesome. Have a great day, Norma.
So you get the boys on the board first tonight. How big was that for you guys? Knowing they've gotten on the board first the first couple of games here, but for you guys to kind of get that momentum on the board.
Yeah, no, obviously getting that first one, haven't done that here this week, so it felt really good seeing that go in, and then got us some momentum and kept it going.
You guys end the first period up 2-0. They come back 2 goals late in the second. What was the mindset just for the team coming into going to the third period?
Yeah, I mean, we knew that they were obviously gonna make a hard push, and they did. It's a good team. They scored on the chances they got. So in the third period, we just had to play better than them in 20 minutes, and win a period, and that's what we did.
Goaltending all year has been huge for you. Jeremy Brodeur gets to start tonight. Made some huge saves to really keep you guys in the game in the first period.
Oh yeah, I mean, as you said, we have 2 unbelievable goalies, so no matter who's in that, we know we get great goaltending, so it's awesome.
Pete's talked about it all year, believe. What's the mindset of that, especially after a game like tonight?
Yeah, we do believe in us. We have a great group of guys, and it's all it is. We believe in ourselves. We believe that we can play really good hockey. I don't think we played our best hockey yet, so it's time to bring that back home to Glens Falls.
Was it nice to have a game like tonight where you guys come out fast and kind of like we can stay with these guys after the last 2 games?
Yeah, no, I was took the positive out of the 2 games before here, and we knew what we were gonna do, and we knew we got better, and I think we showed that tonight.
What's it gonna be like on Tuesday, being able to play in front of the home fans in Adirondack? Because everybody talked about how great they are.
Yeah, no, as you said, we're so excited to bring this back to Glens Falls. It's gonna be awesome. We're pumped for Tuesday. It's gonna be a great night.
Thanks a lot. How you doing? Obviously, tonight you guys get back on the right track. You guys get on the board first. How big was that for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, it was huge. You see the numbers on scoring first. Really important. We didn't want to dig ourselves a hole early, but yeah, getting the first one was huge. Getting 1 down here was huge. Now we got the momentum going back to our own building.
Obviously you guys are up 2-0 after the first 2 late goals by them. What was kind of the message in the locker room after the second period?
Yeah, I mean, we knew they were going to come with a push. They're back-to-back champs for a reason. They weren't just going to give us the game. They came out hard. I mean, you got to give them credit where it's due, but they got there too, but I feel like we weathered the storm after that, and then came with our push in the third and took control of the game.
Obviously you get the game winner, but you look at other guys. You look at Skio getting on the score sheet, Engaras. That's huge. Seeing maybe all the role players got to get involved tonight.
Yeah, you love to see, in an elimination game, everybody stepping up like that. Skio had a hell of a game. He's been physical all series, extra physical tonight. He's being a leader, and a lot of guys were leading the way tonight. And everybody chipped in, so it was great to see.
We've talked about it all year. The goaltending's been great. Brodeur gets to start tonight. A couple of huge saves in the first period to keep you guys in the game. How big was that for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, we got full confidence in our goalies. Brodeur getting the start, got the boys going a little bit. Some excitement there. It doesn't matter who's in the net for us. We know they're going to kick and they're going to be great, and we got to play well in front of them.
You played really well this year on the road. Most of your goals this postseason on the road. What's worked for you on the road?
I mean, I think most of my goals on the road have come from within a stick length of the net. Just trying to get into the ugly areas. Probably can even do it a little more. Even though I'm scoring, I can still get there more and cause some more mayhem and try to translate that at home and get some ugly ones at home too.
How big is this for you guys being able to go back and play Game 6 in your building?
Yeah, I mean, it's huge. We got the momentum now. We won the last game of the weekend, and Tuesday night's going to be rocking. We can't wait.
What's the mindset right now for you guys? I know Pete MacArthur says it all the time. Believe you guys got one. You've got to believe you can get 2 more.
Yeah, I mean, now we just need the next one. It's 1 game at a time. We can't win the series Tuesday. We just got to give ourselves a chance to win it on Wednesday. So we're going to take it 1 game at a time and give everything we got.
Thanks a lot.
All right.
So obviously, you guys come in tonight down 3-1. How big was it for you guys to kind of get on the scoreboard first tonight?
Oh, it's huge. You know, and I mean, statistically, I don't think we've done overly well when we're not scoring first. So that was a big emphasis of ours tonight, is being able to be ready to go right off the hop. I think it was Phil that scored first. You know, I'm too focused on the game.
It was Phil.
It was Phil. So you know, it was huge for him to get us going there and on the right foot. So I mean, that's important in any game, especially, you know, elimination on the road.
You know, you look at, obviously you get Ashbrook gets the empty netter, Smith gets the goal, but look at a guy like Connor Blake, you know, Darren Skio, who doesn't get on the scoreboard a lot. How much does it help having those kind of role players come in and get on the score sheet?
It was huge. I told Ski after the game and throughout the game, I said, "You're a skill guy tonight. You know, keep playing the right way." You know, it's huge when you've got guys that can contribute up and down the lineup. So I mean, desperation hockey, the guys start to play a little bit more simple, and you know, the guys that have been playing simple the whole time, sometimes they'll pot one in there. So kudos to those guys for getting some points, and you know, we really needed it.
Brodeur 3-0 now in the playoffs. He made some huge saves to keep you guys in the game there in the first period, especially after Florida's come back on that big rush after you guys got that first goal. How big was that for him to kind of keep Florida off the board in the first?
It was insane to be a part of. I was on the ice for a couple of those really big saves, so you know, he's a gamer. We can rely on him, you know, whenever we need, and he's always ready to go. He's a huge part of this team. Athletic, you wouldn't think it necessarily all the time looking at him, but he makes some huge saves, and that really helped us piggyback off of him and have success.
Coach always talks about believe. What does that mean to you?
I mean, it's simple. I mean, just using the word in the definition, believing in the way that we play, our systems, and just one another. You know, at the end of the day, there are going to be breakdowns within the game, and you kind of just have to adjust and believe that, you know, you have the personnel and the family to get it done. So I think that's the biggest part for me, is knowing that you can look up and down that bench and every guy's giving their all. So just being able to trust in one another and have fun.
You know, Game 6 in your home barn, how big is that going to be for you guys?
Oh, that's absolutely huge. Section N is going to have to step up big for us, provide a little bit of energy. You know, we're super excited to get back to town. You know, it adds travel to both teams, and the longer you go throughout the season, you know, miles add up. That's something we've been preparing for all season. We've had 2 pretty long series already. We don't like it easy, so we're going to keep going, keep doing the right things, and then we're super excited to be home.
I guess one way you can look at it is you guys were going back there anyway. I guess you're just bringing Florida along for the ride now.
Yeah, exactly. We just say happy plane flight. So we got an early wake up tomorrow, and we're back to work.
Thanks a lot.